Hi, I'm the developer of the RPG Maker game Dark Resistance. A few weeks ago I showed a new trailer for the new demo. If you haven't downloaded it, I highly recommend you do it now. While I speak, right now. Download link is in the video description. And what you see right now is me making some NPCs for the game. So, what is Dark Resistance? Dark Resistance is a classic turn-based RPG made with the RPG Maker MV engine. You play as Kamui, an anthropomorphic cat character who's not really liking his life. And he gets killed at the very beginning of the game. But not really, of course. He gets resurrected by a group of other anthros. Yeah, we just call them the overall race of the characters. We just call them anthros. To join their group of the Dark Resistance. The boss of this underground group is Mentora. He tells Kamui that his magic powers has awakened thanks to the resurrection they did. Mentora seems like a pretty nice guy. I cannot tell what he's after yet. That would be too much of a spoiler. But is he a bad guy or is he a good guy? Well, I think it's personal interpretation. Not everything is black and white. But your main goal of the game is to obtain 5 orbs to open a box which contains the secrets of the town. Yeah, and that's much it of the plot for now. So, what do you think about it? Seems pretty basic, right? But don't worry, plot twists will occur, characters will join you, and you will find lots of surprises. So, how did all this started? Well, I wanted to make a game, but I had no idea what exactly. So I brainstormed a bit and a lot of ideas came out of my mind. I wrote them down and I started to work. My first idea was a trash idea, so I could train a bit on the RPG Maker. Then Trash RPG came in my mind and boom, we had our first project. But now we are on my second project ever. Dark Resistance. And this started a bit weird. I had absolutely no idea what I'm doing and I still don't. I have to be honest with you. I wanted to make something which has a topic of our real world and reflect it into the game. That's why some weird quotes are seen in the game like work hard and smile every day so you can cure yourself or something like that. Because I have the feeling a lot of companies just want to work and work you until you get a burnout or something. I think you know where I want to go there. And then I wanted to sound a bit edgy, so the word dark must be in. And it's some sort of resistance against the system of the world and against crimes. So, Dark Resistance. It's perfect. And I also wanted to make something like a trash mechanic, so if you pick up trash and throw it into the trash can, it's something like a reference to my very first project. Maybe you even get a reward if you throw away trash. Maybe. I don't know. Pay attention. Now for the characters. Maybe you have played the first demo or maybe not. If you did, you will know that the characters are looking very different now. Kamui was not always a sarcastic and life-hating cat anthro. At first he was just a normal human who hates life and is sarcastic. But like you and me. But I made some character designs and thought, I don't like them. After a year, I thought I could rework the characters. I didn't like them either. However, I still worked on the game because I thought the idea is still good and it should be finished. So I worked until even the final dungeon. And I thought I should just get it over with it and just release it. But I didn't. And I think that's good. I took a long break, was present in a weird bubble for 1 or 2 years, and a few months ago I distanced myself from it. Don't worry, it was nothing bad or something. Then I thought about the game again. It was still on my PC and I thought, hey, how about I think about redesigning the characters again? Okay, I thought myself. Then I was thinking, what do I like? Cats. I have 4 cats at home. So how about we make Kamui a cat-like character, but not a fury or something? Then I saw Sonic artwork on Twitter or something, or somewhere, and it made a click in my brain. I always loved Sonic's design, so why don't I let this design influence the characters? And I will and will never deny that the Sonic characters did influence my character designs. I would never deny that. And I thought, it's nothing wrong about it to have an influence like that. There are other games which are having some influences from the Sonic series too. Freedom Planet, to name one. But I say it, the characters have nothing to do with the Sonic characters. Actually, nothing. They are own characters living their own lives, and that's what you're seeing right now and in the demo. I also thought about some more character portraits, because in the first build everyone only had one portrait. And that was boring. So I gave the main characters new portraits based on their redesigns. Same goes for the battle. The battle screen was at first in a front view, which means you don't see the playable characters. But now we have a side view, which means the characters are having battle sprites and you see them in action. This is my personal extra mile I ran, to be honest. It was not necessary to do, but I did. I thought it would be cool to see the characters in action, which also means I had more work to do, because the battle sprites were no present at all in the first build. I think we can say that the first build was actually only some sort of tech demo for an idea. And now we have an actual demo with the idea and a lot of improvements. You see, I was very unsatisfied with how the characters and enemies looked like in the first build. But now I need to say that they really are something. They do look good, they are quirky, a little bit crazy, but that's exactly what I wanted. I already got some feedback, and overall what I hear, for a person who does not have any idea about how to make a game and who is all alone in this work, it's good. Mostly I get praise for the character designs, because I also do them all by myself. I take some references here and there, yes, but the design themselves are from me. And I need to say, I have absolutely no idea about music. And so I just used the music from freesounds.org and the YouTube music library. I used the music I thought it could fit in, and that came out of it. There are some things I did with the music program, but it was just extremely bad. I show you what I mean. So I'm a bit desperate when it comes to music, because I have absolutely no knowledge at all. Music is not so important to me, to be honest. I also need to say that I have to thank my wife here, because she played the demo too while I was watching, and she also praised me that I did a good job for what it is. What is possible for a single person to do in game development if you have no knowledge at all. And for these words, I need to thank my wife here. Thank you very much. So what comes next? It's a good question, because I can tell you that much. If you have finished the demo, you know that you will strike the first power of the town, which is the church. This will be the next thing you need to do when you finish the demo, but you cannot do that in the demo because it's not available in the demo. So you will fight some believers of the church, and a lot will happen there. That's what I can tell. A lot of stuff will happen. Maybe you will feel even more for the characters, but I think it's really awesome. Let's just say you will encounter a certain nun. And here's an enemy of the believers, because I want to show you. The development of Dark Resistance goes slowly, very slowly. But if I keep on working like I do right now, I don't want to send myself a deadline, but I think I could finish it in spring 2024. I could. If something happens in real life, for example, then it will probably take longer than that. I don't know if I do more devlogs, but this was something I wanted to share with you. My ideas are pretty good, but someone needs to put them in. Let's just say when the game comes out, you will be surprised by a lot of events. And this was everything from me for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and have a nice day. See you soon, Sailor Moon.